Hello. I will be bringing some more book recommendations to you. I only have a few this time. You can access these through Hoopla or the State Library. If you would like me to promote some books that you've read recently, message the library, comment on the video, or send a message through Facebook, and we'll make sure to promote them. So here are my suggestions for this week. First one that I'm currently reading through is A Touch of Gold. It's pretty cool so far. It's not a retelling of the myth of King Midas. It's a continuation of that myth. So you're following the daughter of King Midas, Cora, who was accidentally turned into gold by her father. And he does whatever he can to save her. And the god Dionysus, he agrees to save her, but she is then forever cursed to look like she's made of gold. Her skin looks metallic-y and gold. She doesn't look like she used to be. So it's pretty interesting so far. I'm only a few chapters in, but I like it, and you can access that through Hoopla. I have this hard copy, but the next, I guess, set of books that I would recommend are Jane Austen's works. I've got the complete collection here. I'm currently reading Mansfield Park. I recently watched the movie that I guess came out in 2009. It's like, oh, I've never read that one. So I'm reading Mansfield Park. You can find most of Jane Austen's books on Hoopla, which is great. I mean, she's the grandmother of romance and all the romance tropes that we see in rom-coms and modern romance things, like, not wanting to have an arranged marriage. You have to fall in love first, and it's a lot of fun, her stuff. Most of those, are on Hoopla. And then the last thing that I will suggest is actually, I've actually been using Hoopla a lot too, because I've got a bunch of books around here, yes, but I don't have comics. So I was like, I'll brush up on some comics. I've been kind of on a Star Trek fix. This series of Star Trek comics follows the movie that came out in 2009, the reboot of the original characters with, Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, Carl Urban, and the others. And so it's the continuing adventures of the Starship Enterprise, but it's following those iterations of the characters. So it's pretty cool. It was like a collection of 4 or 5 comics, so it had like little mini stories. Lots of fun. The art style and the content, it's made for teens, so it's pretty cool. I believe that with the movies, you have the one that came out in 2009. There was another one that came out 2012 or 2013 called Into Darkness, Star Trek Into Darkness, and then in 2016 you had the final one in that new Star Trek Beyond was it was called. So I recently watched all of those and like, I'm going to read more Star Trek stuff right now. So there are my suggestions. If you have any more, send them to me, and I would look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!